James was enjoying his life on the island of Soas, but he still had a lot to learn. You're a mixed engine, said the Fat Controller. James knew what the Fat Controller meant. Be careful with the coaches, James, said Edward. They don't like being coaches. Everyone came. I'm a really splendid engine, he thought. Just then the guard blew his whistle, and God thought they had better go. Go on, he puffed to Edward. Don't push, replied Edward. The coaches were grumbling too. We suffered dreadfully, and no one cares. But James didn't listen. One day they had to wait for Henry's train, which made Thomas very Thomas. How can I run my line properly if Henry is always late? He doesn't realize that the Fat Controller depends on me. Presently they came to the station where Thomas was waiting with his two coaches. Hello, Thomas, said James. No, said Thomas. Well, where is Henry? I don't know, said James. Rubbish, said Thomas. Just then the guard blew his whistle, and Thomas started so quickly that he left him behind. Yeah. They ended their journey and rested before setting off for home. James was still wondering what the Fat Controller would have to say.
Bro, where's your car? Oh, okay. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. With an intern.
Oh, I got it.
Next morning, the Fat Controller spoke severely to him. If you can't behave, I shall take away your red coat and have you painted black. James didn't like that at all. He was very rough with the grumbling coaches as he brought them to the platform. Don't talk, come on, he called to them. Gordon never has to fetch his own Gordon, he thought to himself, and he's only painted Gordon. To make James even more cross, this time no one came. Hurry, 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 puffed James. You're going too fast, replied the coaches. James laughed and tried to go faster, but the coaches wouldn't let him. We're going to stop, they said. Let's stop, James asked his driver. The brakes are hard on. Leak in the pipe, most likely. You've banged the coaches enough to make a leak in anything. How shall we mend it? Said the guard. We'll do it with a leather newspaper, replied the driver. Well, where is the newspaper coming from? Asked the guard. I don't know. You have a leather bootlace there, I see, sir, said the guard to a smartly dressed man. Please give it to me. No! Then, said the guard, I'm afraid the train will just stop where it is.